instinct.
Hey everybody, I think everything's good. We're live. I don't have a producer today. I don't have my usual setup. So if somebody could tell me in the chat, looks like you guys can hear me, which is good. Wow, 23 people here already. Storm Chasing Canine, John Noakes is here, DeMello, Daniel Grant, John Doe, John Noakes, Zero Hero, and Riley. His birthday was good. I sent you a happy birthday on Instagram, by the way, Riley. I don't know if you ever got that. All right, you can hear me. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I'm using the producer's microphone, which looks like it has a hair on it. That's okay, though. It's probably a cat hair. Anyway, thank you, Game Broker, Dragon Punch Dave, all them. So I'm going to try to keep it pretty tight since I'm going to leave this one up to be watched later. There's been several leaks, if you want to call them that. Nothing that I'm particularly excited about, but I just thought I'd stream. I was going to be lazy. I just got home we had dinner out tonight, and I was like, I'm just going to play my drums for a little bit and then sit on the couch, but I got kind of excited when I did see something. First, let's start off with the leaks. I'm going to go with, I guess right away, let's start with this picture, actually. Tron, which you guys may have seen if you're part of the groups. Here we go, so you can see my screen. Let's zoom in and move it over. Oh, I don't want to do that because it'll show the next one. So this is one of the leaks. Tron, I assume it's Wi-Fi enabled. And I'll get to the chat in a little bit, by the way, so just bear with me. It's going to be really tough to try to do it all at once. But Tron, this looks pretty cool. I'm not a huge Tron fan. I've never played it. I always liked the look of the cabinet. I thought it looks great. It's not going to be something I buy, but I know people are excited about it. I made that video on, I think, 5 cabinets, the most wanted cabinets Arcade1Up should release or whatever, and most of the comments were Tron. I can't even remember if that made the list now, but anyway, it was fan voted, and I can't remember if Tron was on there, but either way, it's happening now. It looks like it's happening now. This looks like a pretty credible one. Let me just go down here to the next one, which I don't know what to think of this. This is kind of silly, in my opinion. I don't know if this is real or not. It looks like it's on whatever this Tron thing is, and the Tron one looks real to me. But this, I don't know what to make of that. It's a Pac-Man, like, what is this, a quarter scale cabinet for kids? It even has some branding. I'm going to try to zoom in on it. I'm assuming this says Arcade1Up Junior, which is what everybody's been calling it. I'm not keeping up too closely with the news, by the way, so if there's stuff out that, what is the shirt today? Oh, just the Killer Arcade games, by the way. I think there's a link to that in the description if you want to buy one. Sorry. I don't know. So you guys may actually know more than I do. It's a Babycade, Game Broker says. I don't know who this is for. I actually, when I saw this on the Facebook groups, I made the joke of, you can't get kids to play a game from the, I don't know, what, Pac-Man, the 80s? Maybe, I don't think it's 70s. I think it's 80s. How are you going to get a kid to be into a game from the 80s that's for a little kid? Their iPad has way more stuff on it, way more in depth. So Oh, Baby Cade. Oh, thank you, Retro Ralph. $9.99. So, yeah, I'm fumbling through this because I don't know the all the details just yet. I'm trying to keep up as quickly as you guys can. But thank you for the $9.99 super chat, Ralph. So it's the Baby Cade. I put Junior, I think, on the thing because I don't know where I got that. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that. But whatever. It looks like it's what is that? Plastic? I can't even tell. It's really thick. Maybe it's so kids can't ruin it. You know, if you put a drink on it, maybe it's kind of, who knows, maybe it's got some waterproofing to it. I'm going to move on from that. I don't think this one's happening. Well, it's tiny. I remember this from, I think, what was it, a year ago? I made a whole video on it. I don't think that one's happening. I just saw it pop up again. I thought I'd throw it in here for fun so we could talk about it. And The Simpsons. I didn't want to show this one earlier because I don't know why P-Dubs took it down, but somebody said they thought it was fake. I think it looks realistic. It looks like something they would make, and it's clearly sitting next to what is probably another Pac-Man. I've already seen that pop up. I'm not even going to cover that because I'm so tired of all the Pac-Man cabinets. I'm sure most people are. But Simpsons with the trackball in the middle. The trackball is exciting because I think I mentioned it in the video before that it could mean that we're going to have... oh, okay, hold on. Retro Ralph says, have a fun stream, bud. It's actually called the Junior. Okay, so maybe I wasn't completely off. Now I was feeling crazy, but yeah, trying to pull another Toy Shark. Okay. Thank you again, Ralph. I really appreciate you stopping by and helping me clear that up because I don't know how you guys keep up with all the news when you have to deal with a regular job and a normal life, but maybe if I was really, really excited for these, I'd probably pay closer attention. But there is one I'm a little bit more excited about. We already know this is coming. And let's get to the other thing. This was just kind of put out, I don't know where he got it, but Unqualified Critics on YouTube put out a video from this website, or showing this website, Randy's Record Shop, where it appears to show all of the Arcade1Up inventory that's, I guess, coming soon. This could be fake. Don't take it, 100% like it's the Baby Cade for life. Don't take it like it's 100% happening, but if these things are to be believed, which, according to Unqualified Critics, who says someone else told him that they leaked the stools and they were accurate about the stools. So, wow, John Doe scored an NBA Jam at Walmart for $50 the other day. That is old school deals right there. I don't know how you did that, but that's insane. Anyway, let's look at this list. I need to... Can you guys read this? I can't tell what I'm looking at on my screen. Try to zoom in a little bit more. I think we're good there, yeah? Okay, you could probably read that. Diapercade. I'm going to get to all your comments and questions. Let me just get through this part really quick. So this is showing all the stuff that is popping up. Paw Patrol Arcade1Up Jr. with stool assembled. Shows a release date here of 11/30. November 30th. Projectorcade with Pac-Man deck. I have no clue what that's going to be. I don't think there'll be a picture of it, but let's take a quick look. Okay, no pictures of it, but this is where they're showing prices, and who knows if these prices are accurate or not. And I want to get to the Killer Instinct one because that was the most interesting one to me, of course. But 24-inch Infinity. We're not even. I don't care about that thing. It's kind of cool, but it's not for me. Spider-Man Arcade1Up with stool assembled. Disney Princess Arcade1Up Jr. with stool assembled. I don't know what to think of this. I guess it's... Who's making this up is the question I have. Ms. Pac-Man head-to-head. That would be a cocktail table with light-up decks. Okay. Here's what I'm excited about. We have Killer Instinct, Wi-Fi enabled. It shows November 30th this year, which is right around the date I expected. But here's the problem I have. If this price is to be believed, which I hope it's not, that is a high, high price, in my opinion. They're getting to the point where I don't know that I even want to buy it at that price. Like, $5.99, they better be putting something very nice in this. Maybe it's reflecting the hardware needs for the cabinet, but I haven't checked too many of the other prices. I wanted to do this live. Like, let's see what they're saying for X-Men 4-player. This is a 4-player cabinet. Okay, also $5.99. That'd be interesting if it really was that much. Here's the big blue cabinet that was just revealed and I just made a video on. That one is showing up. So this is what's interesting. Excluding stool. Okay. But it's a Wi-Fi enabled cabinet. It's a larger cabinet than we're used to. It's more materials and it's only $4.99. So that's interesting. I'm not going to go... Oh, here's Tron. Let's see how much Tron is. What is... Oh, deck protector. Did I? I thought I read that wrong. But what do we got here? $4.99 also. So far, why is... I don't know why Killer Instinct would be so much when it's similar to the other ones. They're also kind of teasing here, if this is real, a Turtles in Time cabinet with riser, marquee, and deck protector. Let me look at Killer Instinct really quick. It doesn't say anything about riser or marquee, which it appears to come with both, so who knows. Again, this could be wrong. This could be somehow a joke, or I don't know. I don't know. Why would this place be selling Arcade1Ups? It's a vinyl store, but maybe they do. Maybe you guys live in Utah and somebody can tell me. Let me go to the chat really quick and see what you guys are saying. It would have been great to have the producer in here, but we went out to eat, and she had a little bit of alcohol, and I think it's better that she hangs out there. Uh-oh, hold on. Saturn says, "Hey, Chris, I found the KI cabinet on a German wholesale website." That's interesting. So what does that mean? Did you find like a price? I've never heard of that, so that's very interesting. If you can... Oh, there's no good way for you to get it to me. I was going to say leave it in the chat, but you can't leave links. So if you want to email it to me, it's killerarcadegamesyt@gmail.com. Jason says he'd buy the TMNT Turtles in Time if it has Wi-Fi. I could see that. That's another one of those games that's just... It's the beat 'em up thing where, to me, it gets old after a while, but that might be kind of cool. I don't know. So unfortunately, they're not releasing anything that I'm extremely thrilled about, except for the Killer Instinct. But even that, I'm not all that excited about it currently because $5.99, if that's to be believed, that's really high price when I already have one sitting back here that is technically the better version because it's emulating the real arcade stuff. They didn't have to remove all the Nintendo references. Although it will have online play, and that's the biggest draw for me for now, but we'll see. Saturn says it is the price. I'll try to link it. Okay. I saw Inevitable Death. No MK4 cabinet. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but extremely expected. I don't think that we're going to see that one for a long, long time, if ever. Let's see. It's possible excluding stool means exclusive stool. Okay, I was a... Good point, Steve. It could mean... let me show you guys again. It could mean it is exclusive stool. Where was that one? Sure, I missed it already again. Okay, I am totally missing it now. I don't remember which one that was. Let's see, it was one of these. Here it is. Oh, Big Blue. Okay. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 Big Blue. It's either... Yeah, it's got to be exclusive. Why would they say excluding stool? That doesn't make any sense. I just realized. Anybody excited about any of these cabinets? I know there's going to be people excited for Tron. I know there's stuff I'm not showing that's already been announced, like X-Men. What was the other one? It was Spider-Man officially announced. I can't even keep it straight anymore. There's so many leaks on here. But Spider-Man is on here. Let's see how much this... I'm sure the Infinity table or game table is already... The price has already been announced. But wow, $7.99. We could maybe, if someone knows if this is the price or not, that can maybe help us cross-reference if this is real or not. You know, they could be just throwing prices in here as a placeholder or something, but the way they vary, it makes me think that they do have the prices somehow. I wonder how much these Arcade1Up Juniors are supposed to sell for. Oh, wow, $179. Okay. So that makes sense. It's smaller. I just don't know who's going to buy their kid an arcade. I'm sure some of you guys might. I don't have kids, so I don't think about this stuff. But maybe some of you guys will buy your kids a Arcade1Up Junior or Babycade, as Retro Ralph calls it. Gotta remember Babycade. Let's see. Yeah, Wi-Fi MK4 cabinet would be so great. I agree. Sorry, my marquee... Oh, it's right there. It's so bright that you can't even see it says MK4, but that's an MK4 with the arcade board inside. I love that game. I know I'm probably not talking to the right people. There's very few people in here who probably love it, but anyway. Thank you for liking the stream, Black Mustang 007. Where was I? I saw a good comment. Let's see. Oh, Free Jack 1971. I'm an old fart, so I like Tron and track and field. That's right. I didn't talk about track and field. Where's my pictures? So track and field, I've not seen the cabinet, but that website does show that it's coming. I don't even know if this is the real cabinet. I just grabbed a quick picture, and now that I'm looking at it, it is not the real cabinet. So, whoops. I was in a hurry. I wasn't going to stream, like I said, but I just threw it on here. Chris, adopt a kid. No, thank you, John. I have a cat. I have a cat that's so old that if my wife and I had had a kid when we bought the cat, that cat or that kid would be driving. She's like 17 now in a couple days here, and that blows me away that I could have had a kid old enough. Let me put Killer Instinct on the screen just because it looks good. That I could have possibly had a kid old enough to drive. So a few things. I saw Zach asked, have they shown Killer Instinct yet? No. Nothing more than this as far as I know. Maybe I missed it, but I'm pretty sure I would have heard about that one. A few things that I'd love that they would fix. I don't know how they're going to get away with not putting the wings up here like they did on the Legacy cabinet. So I hope they figured that out for this cabinet, because I really don't like the big like blinders on the cabinet. It looks like when you got a racehorse, you don't want it seeing either side of you. It just bothers the heck out of me. And of course the deck. After seeing the Legacy cabinets, the deck doesn't look very attractive to me with that lip. I hope that they set the deck, of course, up and over the lip and then tilt it down a little bit. That would be really nice. Kind of like the big blue cabinet. All right, I'm going to try to check out some of the chat. We've been going 16 minutes now, so I want to keep this a little shorter. So get any questions or comments in now. I'll try to wrap it up here in maybe the next 10 minutes or so. 600 would suck for KI, but that's still a day one. Yeah, Justin, if you don't already have one like I do, yeah, that I could see it. I only want it for the online play, if to be perfectly honest. I'm still looking for a real one, and I got really close the other day, but of course, they always sell out before or someone always buys it before I can ever get to it. All right. Trying to go back and see if I missed anything important. Oh, and the chat moved on me. Daniel's got a new kitty. I love my cat, but it's to the point where I can't travel now, and it makes it really tough. So my wife has to stay home while I travel if we do like long stuff. So yeah. Good question, Dragon Punch Dave. So will KI be a buy or no buy for you? This is at $600. It's not that I don't have... Okay, whoops. The microphone just gave out on me. Hold on. This is a real professional environment here. Why is this thing... It fell earlier, too. It's actually attached to my Carnival, so give me a moment here. It's on the deck of Carnival, and I guess maybe it vibrates loose. I hope this isn't a ton of noise for you guys. Okay, well then. We're just going to have to figure out how to not use this thing. I'm going to have to tell Mrs. Cag that she has a crappy microphone here. What kind of microphone just falls off randomly? This is embarrassing. Okay, stay there, you bastard. We're just going to leave it there. It's going to fall again. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to Bob Barker this thing and hold it. I really hope this doesn't sound too bad. Okay, so now we're holding the microphone. This will be fun. Okay, so day one or not, I don't know. Online play is really important for me, but it's only so I can play with you guys. It'll be fun to play against people, but sure enough, you're going to get the usual people who get mad and quit. That's fine. Loctite. Good point, Daniel. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this thing. It's falling off on me, but that's fine. It's really tough to say if I'm actually going to buy it. Ooh, Zach, you've lost any pre-order excitement. You have to see the reviews now. You're talking about Killer Instinct, Zach. $600 still bothers me. That's what I originally predicted is the funny thing, and then everyone talked me into it being only $4.99. Or wait, maybe I said $4.99. I think I did, and everyone talked me into thinking it would be $3.99. I was like, okay, I could do $300 or $400, you know, or $400 or $500. But $600 sounds kind of like ooh, especially since I don't know where I'm going to put the thing. That's the big problem. All right, Hollywood Polo's here. Oh, you don't think anyone's online on these cabinets, John? Well, you just got a NBA Jam. You should jump on there and see if anybody's still playing that. I think they are. I have, other information that I'm not supposed to talk about, but I think people are still playing that stuff, from what I've seen at least. If they do rush cabs, you need to be able to link them. I assume you mean San Francisco rush cabinets, Justin Wilford. That'd be great, but I don't see them doing that. But yeah, if they're gonna do these sit-down racing cabinets, may as well make them linked. That can't be that difficult. Whether they sell you like a switch or some kind of system to link them together or not, or you have to provide your own, I don't think that would be that difficult. 600 is moving into you already buying a real... Yeah, you're right. So DeMello's right. At $600, it's like I found a Killer Instinct that needed work. I'll definitely say it needed work. It needed all new art, basically. But it was only $9.50. So that's a hell of a deal because Killer Instinct is actually... God, normally you're going to pay at least $1,200 and on and up for just the arcade circuit board itself. So getting the whole thing is insane at that price. But at $600, I don't know. They better be doing something real fancy with it. Again, I know nothing more than you guys know. I wish I did. Trying to check this chat out. Black Mustang, have you upgraded any of your cabinets? Oh yes, all of them are upgraded. I don't use any stock Arcade1Up controls. All of them are also modded, so it was just easier just for me to use the new stuff. Everything is HAP as far as joysticks and buttons go, and I use an aim track gun. So I'm going to be switching to Sinden one of these days whenever they come in the mail. It seems like I paid for them so long ago that it may be a year before I actually get them. All right. I'm going to try. I can't read all the questions, I guess, but how many of the baby cades are you going to get? None. Sorry. I don't know what's with it. It looks like a Fisher, like those little Fisher Price kitchen sets you can buy where it looks like they're in a kitchen or they have like a little outdoor grill. The construction of them, I guess I could show you again, looks like that to me. It looks like thick plastic or something, which would make sense because if you give a kid something made out of cheap wood, they put a drink on it, it's very possible the drink is going to spill or sweat on it, and then it's going to get, pretty nasty quickly. Well, where was that? I'm trying to see. Hey, Tank. Thanks for stopping by. That was too cheesy. All right. Should be wrapping up that that stream after that pile of crap. Brad D's here. Stock cabs are for suckers. Yeah, I don't mind. I wish I liked stock Arcade1Ups. I'm getting tired of holding this microphone. It's like a giant Bob Barker situation here. I wish I liked them stock. The only one I did like stock was the Star Wars cabinet, but after you play it for a while, you're like, well, I could make this a racing cabinet, and I've always wanted a racing cabinet, and while it's not the ideal racing cabinet, it works really well as a racing cabinet. So I just put San Francisco Rush, Cruisin', Hydro Thunder, I put California Speed, several of the Midway racing games I loved, and then B-Kong of Kong's R Us sent me his crazy playlist thing, and I put that on there too, so I have all these Technoparrot games now and console games to try. A lot of good stuff. Where am I at? See, I gotta do some sick mods on the baby cades. Yeah. I just don't know who that's for, and judging by the size of this kid, I mean, he's a kid, obviously, and that thing has got to be tiny. I mean, there's no riser necessary, obviously. I'm thinking there got to be, like, quarter scale. Tiny, tiny arcades. All right. Anything else, guys? Any last... Hey, Meatballs Saucy, first-time viewer. Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping in, Meatballs Saucy. I see we have 86 people here. I wish I had more information for you guys. I didn't intend for this to go... What are we at already? 23 minutes. I guess I can go a little bit longer. Yeah, unfortunately, this is all we know right now. We do have some release dates. They could be fake, or they could just be placeholder, but they do change. Obviously, they go from Halloween to the end of the month on November. Actually, all of these are near the end of the month, not at. Okay. But see, this is a vinyl and CD, so now I'm starting to be skeptical here. So Tempest has 731. Isn't that already available? So now I'm starting to wonder about this list a little bit more. Either way, it may not be. And why would the Capcom Legacy stool be coming out at the end of the year? That could just be a placeholder date, too. Oh, start playing Killer Instinct. I would love to. I'm trying to think how long that would take. That would take me a little while to move everything over and get all the cameras switched, but I don't know. I didn't plan on playing any games this time, so we'll see. I'll do that maybe this weekend, because I want people to be able to watch this later, so... I'm not going to play tonight, sorry. Custard's Revenge. I don't know what that is, sorry. Wait. Saucy Chris. Who's Saucy Chris? Can beat KI on ultimate levels? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Yeah, you're right, John Doe. The baby cades are probably going to be built like a tank. That's why I think they're going to be that thick plastic. But who knows? What a weird thing. What's next? Doggy Cades, Inevitable Death? Could be, you never know. What about a Power Ranger game? I would never. I don't know anything about Power Rangers, so I wouldn't be playing them, unfortunately. Okay, so Saturn on the German site, it is listed at $5.99. Is that euros? I guess. Oh boy. Um, that's a lot of money. I don't know what the conversion is on that though. So I think at $4.99 they're at the maybe the right price point. Ideally, of course, I'd love $3.99, but $600. I don't know. What are they putting in the back of that thing to run Killer Instinct? Is what I want to know. All right. Tank, I'll be here as long as Killer don't stink. Is that what you're saying? I hope it doesn't stink. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Daniel Grant. Good question here. Uh, I just saw that. Anyway, I would love to play gun games on a gigantic screen with a projector. So I guess that is possible as long as you keep it in like a fixed position. That would make sense. At some point, though, if it gets too big, especially if you're using aim track guns, you're going to find that it's going to be a hassle because it's so slow to move. Like, if it's a 100-inch screen or something, you're going to have to move really far to hit the target, and you're probably not going to keep up. I even noticed problems. Like, I can't really play Police Trainer on my 25-inch setup over here with the aim track. It's just too slow to hit all the targets quick enough, so that's a bit of an issue. But who knows? Sinden may be faster. We'll see. Zach McDonald with the $5 replacement mic fund super chat. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at it too much because I'm afraid every time I move it, you guys are hearing noises. So, trying to take it easy on that. But I don't know. It's like brand new, so it's just the mount sucks, I guess. Anyway, I'm not gonna move it much more. Saturn, you're just gonna go with MAME. I assume you mean for Killer Instinct. MAME's pretty good. Did you ever buy the Tiger LCD games? Good question. Gary Travis. Yes, I bought a few of those. And every time I thought, why the heck did I bug my parents to buy me this at the store? They were kind of crappy, I think. You bought Mortal Kombat and you're like, what? This is just a bunch of LED lines moving around. I don't know what's happening. It's not that good. So yeah, I did have some. And every time I bought one, I played it for like 4.5 seconds. I was like, well, this sucks. And then threw it away. All right, well, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap it up because this is just kind of me reading the chat at this point. Yeah, Daniel, you definitely don't want to have a giant screen. You want to get at least maybe Sinden guns, maybe... I can't even remember the name of the new guns. Brad probably knows it. I think Brad knows about those guns. Oh, God, I'm forgetting the name. Anyway, but there's a new one that has more sensors, and I think that looks like a pretty good alternative also. I know Tiger Handheld made me depressed. Yeah. Anyway, I do know that Gun 4IR, Gun Air, maybe. I can't remember how to say it, but yeah, there you go. So that's the better option for aim track from what I've heard. So if Sinden takes too much longer, I may start checking that out. Everyone's trying to get me to check that out, and I may have to do that. Hey, Kong's RS is here right as I'm wrapping it up. But thank you for stopping by. I just mentioned you earlier, by the way. I was talking about how I just mentioned it, talking about my Star Wars cabinet using your Ultimate Starcade playlist. I think I messed up the name there, but that's a cool playlist. Alright, Riley had fun, so that's good. That means we did something right. Zach enjoyed the stream. Imagine playing MK3 on a junior size cabinet. Well, technically we already are, but if they put it in the babycade, as Ralph calls it, that would be interesting. Thank you guys all for the super chats. I appreciate it. Sorry the microphone took a dump on me here. I'm trying to fix that for the next stream, maybe. Oh, Hollywood Polo, we need Lady Cag, please. Well, she's downstairs, probably a little too tequila'd up right now after her post-dinner drink, so she'll join us maybe on the next live stream. She might be busy, so that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this was fun. I hope people watching this later aren't bored out of their minds since they weren't here for the chat. As soon as we get any information, if anything pops up about Killer Instinct, I probably won't make a video. I'll probably just try to stream since I can get it out right away, and we'll talk about it. And that's probably the only thing I'm excited about that's coming, especially if I'm seeing this list. The rest of it is just kind of like more of the same, more of what we knew was coming. Older games that don't really do anything for me personally, but hopefully you guys will enjoy them. If some big information comes out, I'll probably stream or do a video also, but definitely when we hear about Killer Instinct. I definitely want to do a video when we hear more about Killer Instinct. Thank you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. So tomorrow's Friday. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, but I might stream this weekend and play some games for you guys. Until then, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're watching this later, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're excited about these new cabinets, or what do you think about these supposed prices? That's what I want to know too. So leave me a comment. Let me know. You guys have a good Friday, good Thursday, all that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.